Hello and welcome everyone to Variety Stick, and we back again for another unboxing video. Today we have a Moto G 5G. This time around we have the 2024 model. The phone has some changes from the predecessor, the 2023. If you want to know everything about this phone, make sure to watch this video, and also you can encourage me with a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And without any further ado, let's find out. And by the way, the phone available to buy unlock and through Metro by T-Mobile. The full retail price, if you guys are interested to buy the phone unlock, use any carrier, will cost you $179. Now, if you want to join Metro as a new customer plus, or if you want to switch your number from different provider, Metro will offer you the phone for absolutely free. Always make sure to check your local Metro store for the latest update on prices. And now let's take a quick look on the main specifications, starting with the display. We have IPS LCD with 120 Hz refresh rate, 6.6 inches with 85% screen to body ratio. The resolution will be 720p and 267 for the PPI. The operating system will be the latest right now, Android 14. For the hardware, we have a Snapdragon processor. It will be the 4th gen with 6 nanometer. It will be Snapdragon 4375. I'm looking to test this processor and show you some video games, also to show you the GPU performance, which is we have Adreno 19. The phone has 128 gigabytes of internal memory with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and also you can add SD card up to 1 terabyte. For the camera, we have dual camera on the back, 50 megapixel, 1.8 aperture wide. We don't have ultra wide. The second camera is going to be 2 megapixel macro. The capability for the video going to be 1080 at 30 fps. It's very disappointing in my opinion. The front facing camera, 8 megapixel wide with 1080 at 30 fps for the video capability. And finally will be the battery, 5000 milliampere. The phone does not come with a charger, and the charging speed is going to be 18 watt. And by the way, this phone is 5G. This phone is water repellent, means water resistant, not waterproof. And this phone also takes eSIM and physical SIM card. Now let's do a quick unboxing. First, have a look on the box itself, made out of cardboard. It should be eco-friendly material. Also, the phone has the year of the model of the phone, 2024, Moto G 5G. This is maybe the 4th generation. So Moto, they keep coming with the same phone with the same name every year. And it's going to be IMEI information, and if you guys see 2 IMEI number here, that because this phone takes 2 SIM, as I said, and the 2 SIM both support 5G. Let me go ahead and crack the seal open, have a first look on the phone and see what comes on the box. First, we're going to see the phone. There we go. So the phone wrapped also in a paper. Here we go. Here is the phone. As the first impression, I can see the phone is very thin, very lightweight, which is something nice. It's not going to bother you. The phone gives you very nice grip, that because the back of the phone looks like made out of leather. That's not leather, but some materials look like leather, and it feels so good, and the look of the phone is so nice. So normally Moto makes the phone made out of plastic on the back. Now it feels more soft and it feels so nice, elegant and fancy. We're gonna have power key over here, volume up down control, and also we have the dual camera setup with the flash Moto logo over here. And the phone of course takes C-type. We have a microphone, headphone, and by the way, the phone has Dolby speaker. So this phone delivers high quality sound, which is going to test this out later on the video. Place where you can put physical SIM card. And this phone also take eSIM. Front facing camera over here. So let me sit the phone on the side and look to the other content. We're gonna have a divider, A to C charger. As I said, the phone unfortunately does not come with a charger. What else we have is gonna be some manual instruction guides and nothing else in the box. Now we're gonna turn the phone on, we're gonna spend time with the phone, and we're gonna come back with more details and information. Stay tuned.
2,000 years later.
Now, after spending a little while with the phone, honestly, I was very disappointed with the specs of the device, because Moto every year they come up with pretty much the same specification, except that the memory now is 128 instead of 64 from the predecessor 2023. Other than that, I did not see any improvements. But after testing the phone, start playing video games and take pictures and check the performance, I almost spent 2 days with the phone testing everything pretty much. And I was completely wrong about the phone. The phone is very impressive in everything. First, begin in the design build construction. The phone is very thin, as you guys can see, very tiny, very comfortable in the hands, is not heavy, and it feels off the phone also, it's so nice. Due to the back of the phone, like it feels like leather. So the build construction of the phone, it seems to me very nice. The phone is water repellent. The bezel is very thin, as you guys can see. Now, as we move to the display, I was very disappointed about the display quality, but it seems like it's very bright, very vivid. Colors are so nice, and the 120 Hertz add great value to the display itself. It's very smooth, it's very fluid. Yes, not the best. If I want to compare this phone to the Galaxy A15 with the display, the Galaxy A15 is a lot better, but still provide decent quality. And I was very disappointed about the specifications, but now if you grab the phone trying to watch videos or do anything on the phone, I believe you're gonna like the display. The sound system on the phone also is impressive. The phone is loud and provide bass, provide high quality sound system. I was very impressed also with the speaker build construction. The display, I would say acceptable, not the best thing on the phone. Now, speaking of the operating system, the operating system very optimized, very stable. I haven't noticed any problems and glitches, freezes. No, the operating system well organized, and it has so many good features come from Moto. Unfortunately, I can't cover all these features on this video because this mainly I'm going to focus on the phone and the performance. I will do this in a separate video. But speaking of the Android 14 with the stock Android from Motorola, with a few customization, as I said, because the phone offers some features. I believe if you just shake the phone, the flash will turn on. If you twist, it has some other features. If you subscribe to the channel and you hit the bell, you will be notified when I upload a video about all tips and tricks and hidden features on the Moto G5G. So stay tuned for this. But speaking about the performance, the operating system is very stable and well optimized, and I have no problems or any complaints. Now, speaking of hardware, the phone exceeded my expectation. The first test I done, the Geekbench, and seems like the phone even score higher than the Galaxy A15, which is nice because I like the Galaxy A15 as a budget phone. When Moto comes with a phone, well optimized hardware with software and give me good performance on Geekbench, and start changing my mind about the hardware on the phone in general, and start also downloading a few games and play just to check performance. Seems to me works flawless. Games are so snappy, and either I try Need for Speed, plays with no problems, Subway and some other games, I have not noticed any issues or whatsoever. Performance, as I said, very well optimized with the operating system. I didn't have any issues, and I believe 4 GB of RAM works good, and 128 GB of internal memory. In my opinion, plenty of storage. Also, I do not have any complaints about the hardware performance in general, based on price of this device, of course. Now, of course, battery is not the best thing on this phone, but the phone holds up very well with 5000 milliamp, 18 watt of fast charging. I would like to see 25 at least, because the charging speed, in my opinion, it's very slow. But other than that, the battery holds up very well. And believe or not, I have not charged the phone since I start testing the phone. So the phone almost 2 days right now testing, using the camera, playing video games. Seems like the battery holds up very well. well, and this is something known in most of Moto phones. You never complain about the battery performance, no exception for the Moto G 5G 2024. Now, speaking of the camera, I was not very excited about the camera because we have two macro and 50 main sensor, no ultra wide, but it seems like the camera takes good pictures during the day with no problems. During the night, I tried to use night mode to capture pictures. Actually helps, but still you're gonna see a lot of noise in the pictures, which is very expected from phone within the same price. I'm not expecting more than what I was able to get from the camera. But surprisingly, the front-facing camera is the best thing on this phone. I was able to take good pictures on this 8 megapixel camera. Yes, video is gonna be very disappointing because only 30 FPS. The phone offer also not high quality slow motion videos, has portrait, has food mode, has some other modes, which is very standard these days in most of the phones. I'm not dissatisfied about the camera, but I'm not fully satisfied about the camera at the same time. I would say the camera is decent, except if you take pictures in a low light situation, or if you're trying to zoom, or if you're trying to capture video at 60 FPS, that's not going to be possible on this device. Now, if you're joining Metro by T-Mobile and you get this phone for free, absolutely go ahead and get this phone if you like Moto. Other than that, you might consider different options like Samsung and other phones that Metro offer. But if you're willing to buy this phone, spend $179 as unlocked device. In my opinion, the phone deserves the price, especially if you like nice design, battery that hold it very well, 120 Hz refresh rate, decent front facing camera, let me say, a very good sound system on this device. Yeah, I believe the phone is absolutely worth buying. I'll be making comparison video between this one and the Galaxy A15 just to show you the main key differences between these two phones, so also you guys stay tuned to watch this video. For right now, that was very much it. Thank you so much. As always, guys, make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you in the next video.
In a casket, I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got